We'll be Louise. So what brings Davy to your screens today? It's no Ash Reagan leaving the SNP. Couldn't give a fuck about that at this point in time. Really couldn't. She wants to consign her political career to the bin. That's her decision. We've seen what's happened to politicians that walk with flair. But that's not what brings Davy to your screens today. What brings Davy to your screens today is the horror that's unfolding in front of our eyes and the complicitness of our politicians. Sir Keir Starmer, Rishi Sunak. This is outrageous, folks. And to make matters worse, the propaganda, the pro and war propaganda going on is outrageous. Now, the Palestinian Health Service has released 6,400 odd names of people who have died so far in the last 18 days. 2,700 are children. Where has our humanity gone? What the fuck is wrong with our politicians? And the propaganda today, we haven't to believe the Palestinian Health Service because they're Hamas. They're bloody well no Hamas. They're doctors, they're nurses. They're no Hamas. And we've not to believe the information because these people are Hamas. Hamas isn't just a terrorist organisation. It's also a political organisation which runs Gaza. How did they get there? Israeli oppression. This went on for 56 years in colonialism, apartheid. But when our politicians endorse war crimes and we sit here and watch 2,700 plus children die, and we're complicit because of these fuckwits. The shame. Anyway, the latest reads to say President Biden's asked about the 6,400 odd names released and the 7,000 odd that are dead, apparently. He says, oh, we can't believe that number. That's Hamas. On Sky News today, with a war analyst who's ex-MI6 and ex-military, tell us that we've not to believe the horrors that are unfolding in front of our eyes. Now, communications, internet, everything's been cut off in Gaza. We don't know whether there's a following ground incursion going on. But how people like Keir Starmer and Rishi Sunak can make us complicit in the slaughter of children, it's beyond me. It is beyond me. And as I say, I've been watching the horrors unfold and looking into the history of this conflict. And there's blood all over the British Isles of the Palestinian people. And I'm proud to say that politicians in Scotland, including Anna Sarwar now, are standing up and demanding there's a stop to this. And the politicians here are describing exactly what's going on. It's a bloody war crime. What we're watching, a war crime is being committed. But in Westminster, they're just puppets. They're poodles to the United States. And the attitude of Biden towards the slaughter of innocent children, the most powerful guy on the planet, makes me sick. And that's why this video's titled "Oh, the Shame of Western Politicians." How many children have to die? Why are the Palestinian people not entitled to the same human rights as supposedly the rest of us? We have to put pressure on politicians, folks. We really do have to put pressure on politicians now to start telling the fucking truth and to start putting pressure on Israel to behave themselves, get out of the occupied territories and set up that two-state solution, which is supposedly the policy of the US, the UK and the United Nations as well as the EU. But I can't stay quiet on this. The shame of being associated in this union with these people who are endorsing and even manipulating the media to try and make sure that we don't get outraged at the murder of women and children and civilians. The Palestinian Medical Service is not Hamas. The names of 6,400 people who have died in the last 18 days have been released. The death toll is now over 7,000. 3,000 are believed to be children. I refuse to become immune to this. Every single Palestinian life is worth as much as every single one of ours. Every single Palestinian child's life is worth as much as any one of our children. And the fact that we're associated with a parliament that endorses war crimes and the slaughter of innocent women, children, civilians, doctors, nurses. So we have to put pressure on politicians, folks. Find out who your local MSP is, who your local MP is, who your local council representative is. Fire off emails. Bombard Sir Keir Starmer's inbox. Blow his bloody computer up. Bombard Rishi Sunak's inbox. Blow his bloody computer up. What we're watching right now is a genocide. And we've already heard Israeli ministers saying they intend to annex that area of Gaza and flatten it. This is creeping colonisation. And it's the wipe out of the Palestinian people. So my plea to politicians and to you guys, keyboard warriors, go on your keyboards. This is beyond the pale. And to have people like Biden support it, to have Rishi Sunak, Keir Starmer support it, to have the Western politicians support it, I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed as humans. Anyway, please put pressure on your politicians. Use your constituency, use your constituency branches, no matter what political party you are, to put pressure on any elected representatives you have, to put pressure on that shower of shite down that road, to find their humanity. But looking at the two stooges we have at the top, political parties down there, both liars, both supporters of war crimes. I don't think they have humanity. I don't think they're human at all. Starmer's facing a huge backlash. And he stays stoic because he's frightened. At least the SNP have got a backbone. They've been storming in that parliament demanding a ceasefire. Anyway, please put pressure on anybody and everybody you can. This bloodshed has to end. Anybody in the West that's sleeping sound in their bed tonight thinking this is alright, I'm ashamed of you too. And any troll that wants to jump onto this timeline and tell us it's alright and why it's alright, just take yourself the fuck off me. Just unfriend me. I haven't any time for anybody that is complicit or willing to be complicit in war crimes. I'm not willing to be complicit in the deaths of thousands and thousands of children. I'm just not. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you on Monday if I'm composed enough. I don't know how many me's going to die over the weekend. Bye for now.